welcome to the top 8 game. So this is the first of 3 between Ryan Wood and Tamas Albeck at the Spanish tournament. And I'm with Ben Fox today. Hi, Ben.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So Ben, you was at this tournament. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, this was the Spanish leg of the Road to Stalin. I was actually the last edition of the Spanish leg of the Road to Stalin, because unfortunately the guys who were involved in running it are finishing up their involvement and not actually staying second edition themselves. So it was a 185 player tournament.
185?
Just outside Madrid.
Okay, yeah. Oh, so
like 185 in a proper way, not like Worlds where just 40 people don't show up. Because they only registered for the promos for their eBay account.
I don't know about that, I'm afraid.
So actually, like, phenomenal. Like seeing the representation of all around the world. I think all of Italy showed up, which was pretty amazing. I haven't seen that much of a single country actually show up somewhere before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good though, isn't it? 185 players. Just having a quick look at the board then. So we've got the first plots revealed. Ryan's revealed Time of Plenty, and Tamas has revealed what is that there? Oh, Here to Serve, because he's gone and fetched Maester Raymond.
I'm going to have to apologise for the glare a small bit. We kind of struggled with that all through the weekend, because we did the recording with myself and a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
And then the weather was just crazy. Like, we actually got snowed down upon, like, in Spain.
It was snowing in Spain?
Yeah, it was a bit crazy, but you know, it's very thematic. Actually, kept people battle to the wall that way.
yeah, I guess so.
And we can see that there, Tamas embracing it straight away, putting the wall down because he's fair.
Yeah. Well, Tamas got quite a strong board at the moment. So he's got the Wall, Haunted Forest, a Shadowtail Mason, and Maester Raymond. And Ryan has set up with Ren's Pavilion. He's got a Arbor Knight, Rover Royce. He's marshalled a Randall, and he's put a bodyguard on him. Also got the reducer location there too. So now it's just Tamas' setup. So I mean,
it's a pretty classic setup, considering going with the Tyrell crossing.
Yes.
Able to throw all the 3 challenges across the board. Got the Pavilion, and Randall. Yeah. So unless we suddenly get Randall Craven, it's
yeah, a Craven and Randall right now would be a bit mean. Just noting on Tamas' side, he just popped to King's Road there. He's getting ready to play something out. I mean, it looks like he's probably just playing the standard defence deck. Oh, there you go. So you've got Benjamin out with the King's Road.
Well, it is pretty standard, but it's established. It's a standard that he pretty much created.
Oh, okay.
Last year, ever since after Batalla of last year, like, was pretty much dedicated to playing Nightwatch Fealty.
Oh,
and he's the one who genuinely put them on the map. Like, he won Rebecca with the version of that deck.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, so he's like famous for Night's Watch then.
Yeah, he pushes it more than anyone. Like, he's not the most vocal Night's Watch player, but he's the one who actually gets the results on the tournament scene.
Oh, okay. Oh, it'd be interesting.
There we go.
Yeah, Craven on the Randall there. So Randall's not doing any challenges because, well, I don't know how likely it is that Tamas is actually going to be attacking during this game.
Yeah. Well, the thing about those is, like, you don't want to not attack. Like, if they give you an opening of some sort, like, that allows you to grab an odd power here and there, and especially in the mirrors or modified mirrors, in this case, like, you would have had a situation where getting the odd power off your opponent is what needed to push you over the edge.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I don't normally play Night's Watch, and I was having a go recently, and I did find that, I thought, I just need to sit not doing anything. But then I was like, this isn't really working very well. Like, there were points where I should have just, like, made a couple of challenges or something. But I think because I got that mindset of I have to defend the wall, and I just didn't really, have a go at a challenge. But I know next time I'll definitely need to attempt to do that.
Yeah. Like, in this tournament specifically, you also had quite a strong showing from Tyrell Watch.
Okay.
So it would be using kind of Tyrell economy and some of their flexibility in terms of line strength challenges.
Yeah, I guess you've got people that restand.
Defense, like,
Okay.
I was playing a version of the Tyrell Watch, like it gives you huge ability to flex strength into any one challenge.
Yeah.
Because you've got Marjorie to be able to apply it to anyone.
Okay, yeah, because I guess you know, you can get people like Randall as well, can't you, who can just defend repeatedly if you can boost his strength.
Yeah. And that little bit of renown, like, can really put you over the edge.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see Ryan here now, he's throwing military challenges like that.
Yeah, so we've got a military challenge here from Roba.
Yeah. But
And
keeping Tamas honest with nothing else, like, because if he just passes challenges, then Tamas can try and work out how to get him across.
yeah,
Because he's still able to get the Intrigue flame in, and it's essentially ensuring that he has fewer challenges that he has to defend.
yeah. We just got the Intrigue challenge there with the Arbor Knight then. Do you reckon is? Yeah, there we go. What I said? So this challenge is for 1 strength.
Yeah, for this one, it's kind of the Knight is quite interesting, like in the crossing decks, because in quite a lot of the games, I saw the Knight actually attacking for 0 in the first Intrigue challenge.
Yeah, and then pay the gold and boost.
The challenge, they don't care what they spend.
Yeah. What I like to do with the Arbor Knight is I like to do it in my first challenge, and then if they oppose it, it's like, okay, well, I'll pay a gold and make it actually go through, which is quite nice. It's interesting that Tamas didn't bring Dolores back to hand at that point after he won the challenge.
I think as a crossing decks, like, he's not particularly scared of a reset.
Yeah,
because they
that's true.
try to win as quickly as possible and are not aiming to actually kill people off the board. So him tossing the bodies down, it stops him accidentally coming off somewhere. They have no stealth on Intrigue, there's no reason not to keep him on the board.
Oh, that's fair enough. Didn't think of it like that. Good shout.
Yeah. Because for this one, like, we actually did a small interview with Ryan towards the end of Swiss.
Oh, right.
And we were going into the court, like, he was saying that most of his games, like, through the Swiss rounds would have been won by turn 3 or thereabouts.
Yeah.
So just dumping out characters and tossing challenges across the board at an ungodly rate.
Yeah. Well, he played the Stark deck, didn't he, at Nationals in the UK, and he had like, I think he didn't have any attachments or something like, or no events, and he just had like 40 odd characters in his deck, and you know, he could just keep putting out those characters, and people were overloaded with the number of characters on the board. Oh, well played. So he's put that Craven in the first round, knowing that Ryan's going to want to confiscate it, playing Varys' Riddle himself, and that gets rid of the bodyguard.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
So in this case, like, it's quite possible that he's building option to Valor.
Yeah.
Ryan's board.
Yeah.
So in that case, he knows that Ryan can't afford the delay in letting that Craven stick there, so he would have had to play confiscation.
Yeah.
And it also gives them an initiative, which is a really, really big deal. Perhaps not in this one, but in Nightwatch decks in general, balancing your initiative is becoming a much, much bigger thing. So it's having the ability to let your opponent, make your opponent go first, and then see what options you would have for tossing challenges across the board.
Yeah, well, he's got Ryan going first again in this round. So, you know, like you say, it's really, really good for the opponent to go first against Night's Watch, because then the Night's Watch can come back with any characters they have left standing to do a few challenges of their own. So, like you say, it's quite important to try and do that.
Yeah.
Night Flowers on the board there.
The bodyguard also, like, with the master, is just building the option to actually Valor off the board.
Yeah.
Wow, there comes a stack with assets.
So Randall there has got what's that one? The small council one. What's it called?
The new little bird for uniques.
Yes, that's the one. And also put on a bodyguard as well, there, I believe. Oh, appointed. That's the name of the card. Appointed. Give him an intrigue icon, and then bodyguard. And then over on the right, Tamas has marshalled a Old Forest Hunter, which allows him to discard cards from the hand to get gold.
Yeah, Old Forest Hunter is really kind of Tamas' signature card, because you really pushed the Old Forest Hunter Nightwatch Fealty decks, and that played double counting coppers.
Okay.
For real flexibility for himself, because essentially then he gets the option to either draw the cards or get the gold and filter his hand for the best cards.
Yeah, just got a Dragonglass dagger put onto Benjamin there. That's giving him +2 strength and makes him immune to
like
ability.
Gearing up or something.
I know.
Right?
Benjamin's going to go on all out assault by himself.
Watch all the forces of those men bounce off the bottom of.
Okay, so I mean, what do you think about Tamas's board then compared to Ryan's? Would you say they were quite evenly balanced?
Well, like the big thing there is Castle Black coming down for Tamas.
Yes.
So that one turned on the Shadow of Power Mason, and that allows him to actually have all 3 items. So this is the one we see here, as I was talking about it, with 0 strength challenge coming in.
Yeah.
But it's an awkward situation for Tamas because he still has to block it with Renly's Pavilion. That guy could just become unopposed all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually dedicate something to stopping him.
Well, he does have the Haunted Forest out, so he wouldn't be unopposed. But yeah, it would cause the Haunted Forest to kneel, and then he wouldn't have that sort of safety net if Ryan does have any sort of tricks up his sleeve. So it looks like he's going to defend.
Wait, maybe it's not an intrigue because the old Forest Hunter is going.
Yeah,
I suppose he doesn't have to make an intrigue because Randall has.
Oh no, it's a military challenge. This one.
Oh, nightmares. That stops me having to dedicate anything to it at all.
Yeah. So definitely not getting that challenge through. Yeah, so Old Forest Hunter defending that 0 strength military challenge, and then Tamas using Nightmares to make sure that Renly's Pavilion A can't boost Arbor Knight to let the challenge go through, and B, it means that he can't use it later on either to restand Randall. So yeah, I think the Renly's Pavilion choice was definitely a good one.
Yeah, the value's there. Like it essentially stops him having to do much of anything at all with the challenge.
Yeah.
And still defended it with Ranger. The one thing like where Tamas can be quite tricky is he's actually played Watchers on the Walls in a few versions of his decks, like where he's able to kneel to Rangers to kill all attacking characters during the military.
Yes.
So it could also be a point where Ryan's going to end up being cautious.
So just a quick look at the board at the moment then. So Ryan's done a power challenge, the Knight of Flowers, and Tamas has defended it with Benjen and boosted him with Castle Black to boost him and restand him. And then Ryan's doing the Intrigue challenge with Randall, and because it's the 3rd challenge, his strength was increased, which means that Randall immediately restands. So it's currently an Intrigue challenge with Randall, who is non-kneeling on the board. Intrigue icons on the board. I guess going, Laura said there to block with. And also Mace Raymond.
Yeah, because he has lost the challenge, he has got 8 strength now.
Yeah, because he's got 5, 1 each for the wall. Yeah, 8 strength, so that wins the Intrigue challenge then. And then Tamas' challenges.
Challenge. That's just mean for commentators. That could be any kind of challenge.
It's an Intrigue challenge.
Alright.
Yeah. So defending with Randall and winning the Intrigue. So Ryan's now on 3 power. So Tamas is 3. But then Tamas does a power challenge, which goes unopposed, plus claim. So it's now 5-2 to Tamas.
Yeah.
And then interrupt.
It's like sometimes those decks get behind is the healing cost just from the sheer amount of power that Tamas in one turn.
Yeah, well, I mean, Tamas is looking pretty strong here. Is with the wall triggering as well at the end of that last phase, and Ryan winning Dom there. So it's now 7-3. So it's got a 4 power lead, which is, it's like reachable, but it's still a really nice lead to be having. But then, like you say, like crossing decks can suddenly just come out of nowhere and just rush with the power. So, I think Tamas has to just make sure he doesn't get complacent and just, keep an eye on what Ryan's doing and make sure he, keeps on defending like he has been, basically.
Yeah, because Night's Watch is a hand burst, but it's relatively predictable.
Yeah.
Like if they play Winter Festival and Wall, like so you're essentially looking for 5 power turn.
Yeah.
Because outside of Corin, they don't have a lot of renown.
Yeah, no, that's very true. It's difficult for Night's Watch to gain power, like say with renowned characters and things like that. So they do need that extra rush with things like maybe even Heads on Spikes, like in the more angry builds. But then Winter Festival especially is really handy. Just looking at the plots there.
Like going into Fealty covers.
Yeah.
Now that he's got his old forest hunted out, it really gives him the flexibility to do whatever he wants with those cards.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's put down the Shadow Tower, I think that one's called. Yeah, Shadow Tower. So that one, when he wins...
Whenever he wins defensive challenge, he can activate a character being there to challenge.
Yes.
Which is phenomenal against crossing decks specifically, because they're so willing to throw the kind of the nothing challenge to start off with.
Yeah, I like playing crossing a lot, and if I come up against a wall defense deck and they've got like Thorin and Shadow Tower, it's just like, no, this is not going to be a fun game anymore. What are you doing? Oh, there you go. So he's discarded.
Jumping in for his 15 challenges.
Yeah. Okay. So Tamas discarded a card there to get 1 gold. So he's got 1 gold plus Fealty. Only 2 gold Fealty events.
He could just be one to use that flexibility, like this way he can obtain any event he wants, and it's quite possible he might want a gold heading into challenges for another nightmare.
Yeah, that's very true. I wonder if we'll have another Nightmares this round. So first player is Ryan in this game. Is it Ryan?
Well, this one, I don't believe it is.
Or was it Tamas?
The initiative to Ryan's 4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tamas is first player, sorry. So he's still deciding what he wants to do by the looks of it. I thought maybe they were in challenges phase then.
Tamas is a very methodical player. Not like a huge deal of his game goes tonight, but takes the effort to actually think through all the possibilities. It's a lot of fun actually watching them play and playing against them if you're doing well enough in the tournament to get there.
Yeah. Just got a practice blade on, Laura said there. So he's got a lot of strength on the board, isn't he, really? What with the Haunted Forest and the wall.
Like, you have to think, like, how jealous is Ryan right now of all the intrigue combinations he's got out there.
Okay, so Ryan's got a crown of gold there? Crown of gold and roses, sorry, not a crown of gold. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? Crown of gold and roses. So that's the one where if you discard a card from hand, you can increase the character strength by the number of icons they have.
Exactly right, yeah.
So
it's a great way to stand Randall.
Exactly, yeah.
Complicated talent match.
And because Randall's got appointed on him at the moment, that would mean that he would get +3 strength if you discarded the card, which would be very nice. I think they're just checking at the moment because of the Dragon Glass blade, they weren't sure if it counted Knight of Flowers. So Knight of Flowers, obviously, when he's attacking alone, you can only declare 1 defender. They just wanted to make sure if that would stop his ability from working. I never did quite hear what they said. Do you happen to know?
Just finish the combination. 1 second, let me just pull up the text on the Dragon Glass now.
Yeah, go for it. I think it's immune to card abilities or character abilities or something.
See, it's a question of why he's participating in the challenge. So the character himself is immune to Knight of Flowers, but I don't think they allow him to get around that. Because they're looking to see can he add him into the challenge afterwards.
Yeah, possibly.
But because he doesn't start participating until after he's declared, if you put somebody else in as a blocker.
Right, okay, yeah. But because he doesn't start participating until after declaration and stuff like that, you can't just like declare him and then declare another person. It has to sort of be simultaneous. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so it wouldn't really counter the Knight of Flowers then.
It shouldn't, yeah. And you can see here, again, I'm going to have to apologise to people for the glare, like, but trying to do the best we could, like, with curtains and everything out there, and trying to put the table at a jaunty angle so it wouldn't be facing directly at the windows, but...
glare is like an absolute nightmare, isn't it, when you're trying to record a game? Glare and fluorescent lighting, like in the final of the last tournament that we put up. Like the fluorescent lighting was just making the screen just flicker like throughout the entire game. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
No.
But you can see here, Ryan revealing his C10.
Yeah.
He's got
Street of Sisters. Yeah. They gain a power if you win a power challenge by 5 or more. Also got the
Yeah, that's
Wildling
the
Scout on the board there for stealth too. So stealth with Randall will be nice, considering Randall can pretty much do any challenge he
all the
wants now.
challenges by himself. He is the Lord of the Crossing.
He really is. I would not want to be doing the challenge map right now. That would be horrible.
That was like where the Tyrell one is well, like even worse than the challenge match. It doesn't have as many tricks because you don't get things like watchers on the walls, but the challenge match is completely impossible.
Yeah, I mean, looking at Tamas's board, for example, you've got to remember the +1 for the wall for each individual character, the +1 from the Haunted Forest, the possible +2 from Castle Black, plus the fact that, you know, I think, what is it, Benjamin's got the Dragon Glass on him, Dolores Ed's got the Practice Blade on him. It's like, and then any other tricks he might have. But
and
then...
all the renown and crossing, like, because normally you might just say, look, I'm going to toss challenges across, I just want 2-3 characters back to be able to not lose something.
Yeah.
But because you've got renown, because you've got Street of Sisters coming across, it's not challenges, it's not enough.
Yeah.
He's probably looking at the ability to block the challenges and genuinely win them.
Yeah.
Trigger the Shadow Tower and get that there.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at actually winning challenges, it's probably the right call because he's ahead on power at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep that lead, hold him off a while.
And the power will just stack up. So,
based on the calculations we're seeing at the moment, I'm pretty sure it's mass pass for challenges.
Looks like, doesn't it? It's just not worth risking it though, is it? I mean, you know, with stealth now appearing on the board, I'd assume that the Wilding Scout would be used to, it's going now I think, to probably give Randall stealth, because if Randall can do all 3 challenges, why wouldn't you give him stealth, you know? So, yeah, I think Tamas would have made the right call if he has passed his challenges, because he definitely needs to be able to sort of have characters there to defend against the stealth possibilities.
Yeah, but also him having all 3 challenges is the defense angle of it, because with the Tyrell crossing decks, like they're able to squeeze in quite a lot of power on defense as well.
Yeah, that's true. And also, I mean, Ryan's got to be really careful here, because if he loses his challenge, well, any of his challenges, then Tamas can just say, okay, Randall can't attack. And then that's probably crossing going to be out the window.
Well, it could be any character at all. We don't know it'll be Randall.
But if Randall's got stealth and 3 icons renown, it's probably going to be Randall. And that's what I choose. Yeah, there you go. So Randall's got stealth. He's going in with an Intrigue challenge, and he's stealthing Dolores Ed here. This, makes sense to the stealth Dolores, doesn't it? Because he's Intrigue and military. Practice Blade is military, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess he's only a bicon, whereas the other Intrigue icons were either Aemon, who obviously you like to keep standing for when the military comes across, or the 2 Shadow Tower Masons that are both tricons. So yeah, it makes sense to do it on Dolores.
But he also has all the military icons across his characters, so he's very confident he can win the military. Less of a concern for him. So having the strength there isn't a big deal.
Yeah.
And if he's able to kneel Aemon here, you know, that opens up some options of actually getting military claim across. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he can... I don't know. I mean, he probably really wants to win this Intrigue challenge if he can. I mean, how much is it for? So we've got Randall on 5 strength, but 6 strength because of crossing. Because of summer.
Yeah.
And then we've got Ren's Pavilion option. Plus he's got gold, so he can pump the Arbor Knight to boost it. Oh my god. I hate games like this. I really don't like math. I'm not a math person.
Well, you've got a Song of Summer and the crossing you can send each other out. There's a challenge for 6 strength. He's got 2 gold as an option for the Arbor Knight, so I can go to 8. And then Renly's Pavilion is a 2 strength swing, so it's effective up 10 strength, plus the Crown of Roses.
Yeah, that can increase by 3.
It looks like even Tomasca.
Yeah, so Haunted Forest just kneeling out there. But it looks like it didn't clear any of the characters' actual defenders. I think for me in those kind of situations, I just give up. I'm just like, no, too much mouth. Just nil one thing, like, you know, so it's not unopposed, and then just have the challenge. It's fine. Okay, so he's using the pavilion to boost Randall. By the looks of it. Yeah, Randall's going up. Who's going down? Benjen. Benjen's -1 strength. Randall's +1 strength, and with the +1 strength, Randall gets to restand. There.
See, people mock those strength tokens that FFG give out in Worlds, but they should be handy right now.
I won't mind little strength tokens. That'd be alright.
The big problem with those is that they don't indicate how much strength somebody has. It's just whether it's gone up or down.
Oh, right.
Different effects.
It'd be good just to have little tokens with the actual numbers on them, so you can just say, like, this is their current strength kind of thing. That would be handy.
Because at the moment, like, Randall this turn can get 1 strength from the Song of Summer and Bendy's Pavilion. He can get 2 strength from the crossing bonus. He can get 3 strength from Crown of Thorns.
So we just got a military challenge coming in here from, I always get his name, Roba and Randall. And Randall, with his stealth still, has stealthed Dolores again. So Randall is on 6. +1 from Song of Summer, 7, +1 because of Renly's Pavilion. So Randall's on 8, plus Roba, who's on 5, I believe, because of Song of Summer. So military 13 by the looks of it. So I think
Randall should be on 7. 5 base, +1 for Song of Summer, +1 for Renly's Pavilion.
So he's on. Oh, he's 5 strength, isn't he? Not 6.
Yeah.
You are right. My apologies.
He's from the bit they said before they started printing all the 6 strength, 6 cost characters.
He missed out, didn't he, on the extra strength? I think his ability makes up for it. Yeah, so I think Tamas can. Well, he could at least attempt to defend this. So what we've got? We've got Benjen, 2 Shadow Tower Masons, plus Old Forest Hunter.
Plus Castle Black.
Castle Black and the Wall as well, giving them +1. Oh my god.
So currently you have 12 strength coming in from the Tyrell, and then Tamas has the option of defending Shadow Tower Mason, Old Forest Hunter, and
Benjen as well can
Benjen
defend.
himself. I keep forgetting the names of all the Nice Watch characters. They're all just some around the fire.
That's alright. I often forget the names of cards, so I just have to like check in my folder and stuff. Oh, he's right. Okay, he's really defending. So what's he defending with there? So he's got Benjen, 2 Shadow Tower Masons, and Old Forest Hunter. Oh, are we gonna have to do the math with them?
So at the moment, it's Benjen is down to 5 because he's got the Dragon Glass Dagger as well.
Yeah.
From the Pavilion. Plus he's got Mason. So that's 9, 10 with the Old Forest Hunter, plus 4 for the Wall in this case, so it's 14.
14, okay. So he's winning by.
It was 12 to 14, now it's coming out to 15, 14.
Yeah, so using the Crown of Golden Roses to discard a card and increase Randall's strength by 3. Oh my god. So Castle Black kneeling to increase Benjen's strength by 2. Oh wow.
I have Ryan losing by 1 turn.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, I mean, he could discard another card to boost, because I guess he really doesn't want to lose his challenge, because otherwise the Shadow Tower will just be like, okay, well, you know, Randall can't defend, can't attack or something. Okay, yeah, it looks like he's going to use a crown again.
Yeah, that would cost him 2 characters worth of renown as well as the crossing bonus.
Yeah, I guess it's worth it.
The actual power claim, so like that's a tough price to pay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely considering getting rid of the card, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, in this case, between the claim, the crossing bonus, and the renown, like, it's a huge swing. You have to do it.
Yeah. Well, this is his second challenge, isn't it? So he wants Randall to go in on the third, because he wouldn't win, would he, with just Knight of Flowers?
Well, we can see now as to why. Yeah, we'll actually see. So get rid of that, because It's the relentless
what's
assault,
that?
the tough cost to pay.
Yeah. So, Tamas just taken a, yeah, there we go. Tamas took a power off because he thought it was a power challenge, but it was a military. So just put the power back on and just deciding on his claim. Just kneeling Aemon to save whoever, because it doesn't really matter, does it, with Aemon? Unless he got treachery, of course.
Yeah. So it matters a small bit, like, because I see some people, like, not declaring who they're claiming and saying, look, Aemon's saying, like, who does he say?
Yeah, if you're playing Lanny, you need to declare who you're saving. So final challenge then for crossing. So we're going with Randall and the Knight of Flowers. So this is going to be a massive power swing. So okay, wins by 5. Treat the sisters, gets the power for that. Gets crossing. Claim. Renown.
Yep.
That is a nice swing. So now got power totals of 10 for Ryan and 6 for Tamas. So he's really sort
Ryan
of
is
lost.
north of 10 now. Because he's got 2 on Robert Royce. He's got 4 in the house card. 4
oh
on
yeah, he's
Randall.
on 11, isn't he? I can't count.
Yeah, so I'm at 11 at the moment.
They've not done Dom or the Wall.
That's the good.
Tamas, what have you done? He defended all of them, didn't he? There's nothing unopposed.
Sure
So
did.
he should have got the Wall interrupt, and Tamas should have won Dom as well because he had Aemon standing. Oh dear. Tamas, he lost 3 power there.
Robbed.
Indeed. Oh, Tamas.
I
That's
guess
a lot
that
of power
challenge
to
match
miss
is
as well,
exhausting
isn't
for
it?
top players.
Sorry, say again.
I guess that challenge match is exhausting for even
Yeah.
top players.
Oh, there you go.
But
Oh.
you remember dominance at least.
Yeah. But it's too late now for the Wall interrupt, isn't it? Especially in this level of the tournament. Like, I mean, you can ask, can I take my Wall interrupt power, but I wouldn't let you take it at this level.
But it's brutal, like, just thinking of the number of games that have been played at this point. Because this was an 8-round tournament. The 185
wow.
players. So you played 8 rounds with, and you had to be 62 or better to make day 2 effectively.
Jeez.
Well, it was cut to top 32. Then top 32 was played on the same day. There was 9 games played day 4.
That's insane. Oh, okay. Plots. So Ryan's played Time of Plenty, and Tamas has played Valar with an alt art plot that really confused me for a moment there. Okay, so killing everyone off. Kneeling Aemon to save the Mason. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. So I guess at least then he's got more characters on the board that can actually defend.
He's got all the icons. He's got Castle Black, so like those characters there essentially give him the option of blocking all 3 characters.
Exactly, yeah. And Ryan's left with just Randall there, so Knight of Flowers is gone. And the
when we talk of just Randall, he's left with the 3 icons.
Okay, I'll rephrase. Ryan left with Randall has 3 icons and can do pretty much all of the challenges. Yeah, Randall had the bodyguard from earlier. Wow, so we've gone from it being 11-7 to 8-7. So Ryan's lost quite a bit of power there.
Yeah, 2 from Robert Royce. Well, effectively it's actually 3 from Robert Royce. Would have gotten 1 from this.
Yeah, because he if he had this round of all his characters, I would have guessed that he would have won that turn. But might be a bit more of a slog. Oh, he's got a pleasure badge. Okay, he gets to draw 3 more cards, and that will also help him to support the crown of golden roses too. So if he needs to discard cards to resand Randall or boost strength, he can.
Yeah, because ideally, like, he could still win. Like, he's probably trying to force all the challenges. With Randall himself.
Yeah, I mean, Randall at the moment is such a powerhouse. It's like, it just feels like, how are you going to stop him?
But it's a fascinating battle, like, it's effectively between Randall and the Shadow Tower.
Yeah, that's what it feels like at the moment, isn't it?
I'm amazed, actually, that with all the draw, like, with the counting coppers and everything, like, Tamas still hasn't seen a second Raven or a Milk or something.
Yeah, that's the point. I'm assuming
down
it.
notch.
Yeah, you'd assume he's got quite a few of them in there. What we got over there? So Marge has been marshalled. Ryan just checking the discard pile, or dead pile even. And then, yeah, so Tamas has got Howder on the board. Oh my gosh, hello. Butterbumps and Wildling Scout. Bring
Yeah,
up
so if he
Butterbumps.
tries it right now, he can't force through the unopposed.
Yeah.
So you have to win a challenge first.
Yeah.
And then spell to the Shadow Tower Mason once the month force spell.
Yes, it's true. Okay, challenge math going on again here. Yeah, so I guess then he'll give stealth to Randall with the Wildling Scout, and then he can use Marjorie to boost him and stand him once. He can use Renly's Pavilion, and he can also use Crown of Golden Roses. So he can definitely get all 3 challenges with Randall if he wanted.
Yep.
You'd assume
It's
that.
actually funny, like starting to see Randall start falling behind the vision of standing twice a turn.
I do like though that with the Crown of the Golden Roses, you can literally just stand him as many times as you want now. Like give him plus 3 strength, plus 3 strength. With the Crown of Golden Roses, is that for the entire phase? You know, off the top of your head.
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that it is. Okay.
I think that one is for the challenge. Marjorie's definitely for the phase, and Randall's Pavilion is for the phase.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be a bit cheeky to ask for the phase of the Crown of Golden Roses too, wouldn't it? Okay. There's a lot of challenge math going on here. What's he going to start with? Right, yeah,
So
give him the
Randall
stealth.
gets his stealth.
Yeah.
Now, first one shouldn't be Intrigue because he wants
You want that to
actually
be
win the
second, don't
challenge,
you? Yeah.
do the Haunted Forest, and then do the Intrigue for the unopposed.
Okay.
Unless he feels he can just force through enough to just win here and now.
Well, he's doing a military, so he's doing a military stealthing the Shadow Tower Mason. So the only one that can defend that then is Benjen. Yeah. So Randall's on how much strength at the moment? 4. So boosting him with Marjorie to 7. And that really stands him. Oh my god, Tamas boosting with Castle Black. Renly's Pavilion to minus Benjen by 1. Oh my gosh.
They're on 8 each at the moment. So Randall started off at 4.
Yeah.
Marjorie up to 7. On the other side, with Benjen, who started off at 7, went up to 9 with Castle Black.
Yeah.
And now they're on 8 each after Randall's Pavilion.
After Renly's Pavilion. Yeah, so minus 1 on the Benjen, plus 1 on the Randall. And they're on 8 each. Okay. Okay, yeah, so on 8 strength each, triggering Howder now to kneel the Dragon Blast Dagger. And that's boosting, oh my god, Benjen boosted, but Ryan's discarded another card.
11-9 at the moment.
11-9, okay. I think Ryan must have that now, surely.
We actually haven't counted the Haunted Forest, have we?
Oh, I don't know. My brain is already fried.
Yeah. No,
Well,
the Mass is losing, like, regardless of whether or not we count the Haunted Forest, because if we haven't, like, it's about 11-10.
yeah.
We've got the option now of needing the actual location instead of, like, Shadow Tower, strength.
Yeah. Would it be worth it though? Because I don't think it would just get him level, wouldn't it?
Get there.
No, I don't think he can. Okay. Oh, all
Right.
right.
The problem with the Haunted Forest is you can't count it twice. So kneeling it with Holder really doesn't gain you anything.
Oh, right. I didn't know. I didn't realise that. Oh, but it's... Oh, okay. I think Ryan was just telling him. Or was he? Was he? I don't know.
You might be kneeling it with Holder, just planning it around the challenge anyway. So that way you get the bonus on the character. Because sometimes the strength can be relevant. Like I've done
That's true.
Corin, for example, trying to boost your strength.
Yeah.
And after bringing up the Crown of Golden Roses here, it is actually for the phase. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
It's the
Randall is
phase.
going to get an indeterminate amount of strength moving forward.
Wow. So Randall's had 2 lots of crown cards, hasn't he? So he's like plus 6 then.
He only had the 1 crown card, but he's got Marge as well.
Oh, I think they discarded 2 cards, didn't they? Or am I imagining that? Oh, I don't
think
know.
it's just the knife.
Okay. So what's he doing here then? So Dolores is in the dead pile. There's no intrigue on the board.
Yeah. Waterbomb's going to come in for an unopposed intrigue.
Yeah, wall's being nailed. Oh, that's clever. He's using Howard's ability to nail the wall to boost Benjamin because the wall is going to get nailed anyway because of it being unopposed. Oh, I wouldn't have thought of doing that.
With the Haunted Forest as the challenge before this one.
Yeah. I wouldn't have thought of doing it with the wall though. That's nifty thinking. I have to remember that when I'm attempting to play Night's Watch in the future.
Well, there's still the incredible unfairness of reaching across the board. You know, craven to give one your card. That's heartbreaking.
I hate it when I've had people do that to me, and like it's so sad. All right, so if we look at the board at the moment, Ryan's doing a power challenge with Randall for God knows how much strength. Because it's the crossing turn, he knelt but then immediately restood, so that's why he's still standing. And he stealthed past Howder, so only Benjamin can defend against this one. Benjamin's been
14 at the moment.
14. You know what? I'm glad you're doing all this math for me while I'm like attempting not to. It's like avoiding math at all costs.
He's got the +1 for the pavilion, takes him to 6.
Yeah.
He's got Marge's activation, taking him to 9.
Yeah.
Crown of Golden Roses, taking him to 12, and then the crossing bonus 14.
Wow. Okay. So they're just checking here to make sure that Ryan has won by 5, because they weren't sure if Tamas had taken into account the fact that Renly's Pavilion had -1. And I think they work out that Benjamin's on 9, if I remember correctly.
He should be on 10.
He should.
Because he's got all 3 locations now, right? He's got the Shadow Tower, the Haunted Forest, and the Wall were all knelt, which is what the gold tokens are.
Okay.
He's got +2 for the dagger, and the wall still continues to give him +1 strength for being in there.
Okay. And is that taken into account the -1? From Renly's Pavilion?
So
Yes. So he's on 9 then. So 9, 14. So
yeah.
Randall wins by 5. So Street of Sisters, Crossing, Claim, Renown, take him up to 14. And then he wins some. And so that's the game. So thanks so much for joining me to do the commentary, Ben. It's been lovely having you.
It's been a pleasure.
And we'll have the next video up hopefully by the end of next week. So thanks everyone then. Bye.